excited when you know a team's going to come in here and throw the ball around like Ole Miss is going to?
Yeah, especially if you're in the secondary or DB. Yeah, I mean, it's just more opportunity for us to make plays, and I don't know, it's just more fun for me in general.
What has it been about these games the last 3 years? You guys had some really crazy back and forth matchups with Ole Miss.
Yeah, Ole Miss, they always play us tough. So, I mean, on Saturday, 8 o'clock, I think the kickoff, just got to come ready to play. And just, another SEC opponent, so just got to come ready, like every year.
How do those late kicks affect U.S. players and maybe change the approach in the pregame?
I mean, it affects us just a little bit. Just, we're waiting longer, we're thinking about it a little bit longer than usual, and it's at night, so I just feel like everybody's watching us at night, and it's just, I just feel like it's just a little bit more bigger when it's just at nighttime. So it just affects us. Just a bit more anxious about it when it's at night.
There's something about the way they play offense, just kind of different from others. The way these games go, these 48-43 kind of games.
Yeah, I mean, they air it out, like you said at the beginning. They air it out. They throw it a lot of one. They have a lot of big receivers, tall receivers. They got a couple fast guys as well. And a good defense. I mean, SEC opponent. So
they beat you 2 back-to-back years. Which one would stung more, I guess?
I think both of them. I can't really say which one stung more, but all of them really the ones that sting. Every loss really stings. We just gotta come out prepared next time. Come back.
What do you attribute all the interceptions you guys have gotten so far? All the INTs you guys have been able to get this year. What do you attribute that to?
I just feel like that's just practice. I mean, how we practice, pretty much just all trying to be ball hogs. Everybody trying to get tips and ball. Like, just get tips, balls, interceptions. Just run to the ball. I mean, good things happen when that happens.
How much do you feel like? Because the last time Ole Miss came to Bryant-Denny, that was the really last time its defense hasn't had an interception in the game. How much did that one single game kind of change that approach among players at least? That you have to be ball hogs, you have to get the ball.
I just feel like, I can't just say it's just Ole Miss. I feel like we just got to approach that with every team, especially any team that just going to have to throw the ball a lot of balls in the air. You just got to have those type of ball hogs, that ball hog mentality, and just practice. Prepare for it even better.
I guess did that game though change that approach? I mean, it just seems like it's been more of an effort since that game.
Just more of an effort since that game. I mean, of course, we take that personally. We don't want to just take over the game and stuff. So you know how that goes.
Hey, how does Minka's presence affect the secondary? What does he do for that unit?
He does everything. He's like one of the big guys for communication, especially for us corners. We communicate with the safety, so everything. He does the dirty work. A lot of people don't really notice what he's doing, but I mean, he set the edges. He does a lot of the dirty work. A lot of people don't notice, so he does pretty much everything for us.
When you guys come off the field and you're in a group together during games, Saban will come over, talk directly to Minka. What does he communicate?
Things that I wouldn't say that we wouldn't say, but things little balls, that just having, say, would notice on the field. Just pretty much just setting the edge or any communication problem or anything. Making sure everything's right, keeping everything together, making sure everything's confident about, keep everything going smooth.
We heard before that Minka took a personality test. His personality type came back something like the most similar player to Coach Saban on the team. Do you notice that?
I feel like they do have a lot in common in certain things. They do kind of think alike when it comes to certain things, especially just, on and off the field, certain things. So, especially on the field, I think they see the game in a similar way.
So Minka's yelling at you all the time? So Minka's yelling at you all the time with that?
I'm going to say he's yelling at me all the time. Different personality. Just, I guess the mind is similar, but different personality.
So when you say dirty work, what do you mean by that in terms of?
Setting edges, going on blitzes, just things like that. A lot of people don't really notice. So,
that dude on the open
Couple more here.
Things like that.
Did that set the tone?
Most definitely, yeah. We watching. Of course, we know what he's doing. We notice everything that each of us are doing. So, we notice it. We pretty much get hype off that.
How much does the added pass rush help you guys in the secondary to your job?
Oh, it helps a lot. We need a pass rush. It's hard to really cover for more than 4 seconds. So, it's easier for us, to cover. You just need that rush. Create more turnovers, especially, interceptions. That's a big thing why we have more interceptions right now.
Do you have any thoughts on the statements the NFL players made yesterday? You have any thoughts on the statements the NFL players made yesterday?
I really don't have any thoughts. I don't really know too much about it, but I was just watching the game, so that's all I know about it. So.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you. Appreciate it.